Hi guys, in the previous set of videos we saw presentation review of most of the students who sent me answer sheets. Today we are going to see All India Rank 1 in May 2024 attempt, new syllabus in CA Inter. Students secured 80 out of 100. We are going to review that paper. In this 80 out of 100, the student got full 30 out of 30 in MCQ, and out of 70 marks the student secured 50 out of 70, 49.5 rounded off to 50. 50 out of 70 is what the student secured. Most of the answer sheets that I have seen from students, they get only 20, 15, 25 out of 70. That means what should you do to get something close to 50? So what we are going to do now is, we are just going to take few answers from the student, not the whole paper, different type of answers and review them. Like I said, the student got 49.5, which is excellent, 50 out of 70. I am taking question number 3A, which is a 5-mark question. This question, have the question paper in front of you, but otherwise I will brief what the question is. This question talks about bonus issue. What is the procedure to issue bonus issue? That's it. They don't ask it directly. They ask like capitalization of profits, are the shares tradable, what is bonus issue? And everybody keeps telling, sir, section numbers is not mandatory. Why should we remember section numbers? Look at the student. As per section 63 of Companies Act, starts off with the section, no mark is given for quoting section, but it gives an impression that company may issue bonus shares. The wordings are so important. Company can issue bonus shares, company will issue bonus shares, may issue bonus shares out of the three sources: free reserves, securities premium or capital redemption reserve. Order is important because you use them in reverse order, but shall not be paid out of reserves created from revaluation of assets. So student has spoken about the source of issue. Then the prerequisites or conditions for issue of bonus shares in section 63, they have not used any technical terms, simple points. Look at this. Articles must authorize the issue. Always we keep talking in our class. The first point you have to write is, what is the power for that provision to take place? So articles is authorizing, you have to pass an ordinary resolution. Always write the resolutions first. Then company must not have defaulted in any statutory dues. Company has not defaulted in repayment of borrowings. Then partly paid up shares of the company, if any, must be made fully paid up, and as per rules shall not withdraw. Once offer is made, shall not withdraw. 1 or 2 points are missing. Like what points are missing here? That partly paid up shares shall be made fully paid up, and additionally one more point, company can issue only fully paid up shares as bonus. And one more point is missing, bonus shares shall not be issued in lieu of dividend, meaning you can't declare dividend and give bonus share. That one point is missing. Student got 4 out of 5. Direct question, what is our understanding? This is not a case study question. Direct question, whatever provision is there in the book, relevant provision you write fully, you will get marks. 4 out of 5, that is enough for me. Don't ask me how to get 5 out of 5. First you get 4 out of 5, then I will teach you how to get 5 out of 5. Let's go to next question, 3B, which is another 5-mark question. Okay. In this 5-mark question, the question mainly talks about quorum of a company. What is the quorum for this company? Are the people present sufficient for quorum? Look at the student. Starts off with section 103 talking about quorum. What is quorum? So first they are explaining what is quorum. This is All India Rank 1, guys. So you need to give importance to the answer. Nothing technical, simple English but neatly written. Look at this. Minimum number of members shall be personally present in order to constitute a valid quorum. Quorum means minimum number of members who are personally present. So first paragraph talks about what is quorum. Second, how much is quorum? They are only discussing provisions, guys. The student has not written in a case study question, facts are not written, only relevant provision. So beautifully written. Many students for this quorum question, how they will write? They will write 0 to 1000, 1001 to 5000, 5000 and above. And then they will write 5, 15, 30. Many students' answers, I have seen them prepare this dabba for quorum. This student also can do that. Instead, what they have done, in case of a public company having more than 1000 but less than 5000, 15 members are quorum. They have not written about, look at this, they have not written about this first provision or third provision. They wrote only the second provision, because in this question they are discussing only that particular point. If you look at this company has 1200 members. So for them relevant provision is 1000 to 5000. Discuss only that. And they are saying 14 members were actually present. Now they are writing the facts. After writing provision, they are writing the relevant facts. Now look at this. The analysis, when they start the analysis, look at that magic sentence. Hence, in light of the above provision and facts, this case, what is the analysis? So neatly written. Based on the above provision and above facts, this is my analysis. They are saying, in this case, in this question, authorized representative of company shall exercise all the rights. Authorized representative will be counted. Therefore, Mohan, who is the authorized representative, look at the question. In this question, they are saying Mohan is authorized representative for 2 companies. So they are saying Mohan, who is the authorized representative, will be counted as more than 1 member. Therefore, I will count Mohan as 2. First case, it is concluded. First case, they have asked 2 questions here. First is concluded. That person, he or she wrote first case full answer. Second case talks about adjournment of meeting. Regarding that, they gave adjournment. Cannot adjourn because quorum is present. Only because quorum is not there. Meeting should be convened as planned. Also, quorum is present. Student got out of 5 marks. Student got 3.5. Okay. Where the student can improve to get 5 out of 5 is a little more in the second part. Little more analysis would have been better, as how the student wrote in the first part. Okay. Here other students I have seen answers them writing proxy is not counted for quorum, preference shareholders are not counted for quorum, unnecessary points, private limited company means quorum is 2. They didn't ask you all of that. Don't write what they have not asked. Okay. Next, let me go to 4a. This is another 5-mark question from the chapter dividend, where the question talks about using previous year profits because current year profits are not adequate, and I am using the 3 rules. Rule 3. Look how neatly student wrote. Again, student does not remember section number this time. So what student wrote? As per the provisions of Companies Act. As the examiner, I will feel that okay, some questions you wrote the section number, some you didn't write. That means it's okay, it is very realistic. Don't think they will write for all sections. A company may comply with rule 3 of companies declaration of dividend rules. I told you it's rule 3, and declare dividend out of the accumulated profits. Straight away they are going to the key provision. What is this question testing about? 3 rules. So what are the 3 rules? Look at this. In this case, has decided to pay dividend of 50 lakhs after 8 years. So this paragraph is nothing but facts. So they are saying rules and then going to facts. Now straight away going to the provision in detail. What are the 3 provisions? So condition 1, the rate of dividend shall not exceed the average of rate of dividend declared in the preceding 3 financial years. Then the condition when it is not applicable. Then again condition 2, the amount withdrawn shall not exceed 10% of paid up share capital and free reserves. Condition 3, amount withdrawn must first be utilized to set off the losses, and balance should be at least 15% of paid up share capital. 4 points in rule 3 is written. Okay. Now after writing all the provisions, look at this. The student is solving over here. Condition 2, solving. Condition 1 is not applicable here because rate is not given. Condition 2 immediately solved over here. And saying that, hey, condition is satisfied. 9 out of 10 students do not write this point. They don't write this. You will satisfy the condition and tell the examiner, you assume it's satisfied. Look how neatly student is saying this condition is satisfied. This condition is also satisfied. By explaining the condition here, by showing the same with numbers here. What most students would have done for this, they would have written the 3 to 4 rules first fully, and then they would have solved for that using numericals. That is also fine. What our student did over here, they wrote the All India Ranker rule and then solving, again rule and then solving. So what they have done, they have written provision analysis, final conclusion. Okay. Therefore, hence all the conditions are met and the company can declare dividend. This is one note. In the question itself, they are giving reference to note. Simple language. Let's see one last question. Okay. Okay. We will go for one last question where student has secured good marks. This is the end. Okay. Let's take some other question and then we will close. I hope you are able to get one context as to how it is being written. Okay. Here question student got 4 marks again out of 5. So let's take this question about deposits. Okay. So answer to question 2b, another 5 mark question which has 2 subparts. So second subpart, it's a simple 2 mark question. They are asking about eligible company. Eligible company may accept deposits from public. Who is an eligible company? Limits written. Eligible company having net worth of more than 100 crores or more than 500 crores obtained by passing resolution. Therefore, OCRA can accept deposits because it's not crossing limits. They are required to pass SR. That's it. Simple provision. Write the provision, write the facts, write your conclusion. Same thing over here. Look at the language. Forget the answer, guys. Look at the simplicity of English. In case of joint shareholders, this question talks about joint shareholders. Now, who can vote? The voting rights will be determined on based on seniority of joint shareholders. Seniority shall, instead of using the word means, shall be determined on the basis of the fact that whose name appears first in the register of members. That's it. In this case, M and P, who are joint shareholders, are all of different opinion. P wants to dissent. Therefore, whosoever name is first, we will go based on seniority. Language is simple. What is more noticeable in this answer is flow. They are writing basically always what is the provision, then the facts of what happened, and then analysis and conclusion. That's it. In simple English, that even though I don't know the question, reading the answer, I know what the question is. Simple activity, you write an answer, you go read that answer without knowing what the question is, you should know what the question is. Take any answer of the student. By just reading the answer, we can easily guess what could have been the question, and that is why it's 50 out of 70. No rocket science. They have not mugged up Bar Act and they have put here. They are just using keywords as per section 42. What is private placement, what resolution, what are the limits of private placement, 2A, and then they are writing all other limits of private placement relevant, and student got how much for this question? Private placement 3 out of 5. That's it. And you can notice every answer is on a new page. As simple as this, guys. So we have reviewed All India Rank 1 paper. It is not full Bar Act mugged up. It is simple English, key terms written in a way that grammatically we all can understand. So keep writing well, guys. How to improve your presentation? 2 things you have to do. How do you improve your English? Same thing what you do in school. One is read a lot of answers from ICAA sources like RTP, etc. This will help you learn the keywords. Second, you have to write and practice, guys. You have to write and practice. Reading alone is not enough. Driving, I have license, sir. I have to drive and practice. So you have to read a lot of questions. Daily write 5 or 6 answers. See how you are able to improve. Give it to somebody else for correcting. Otherwise, the only writing practice you have cannot be the main exam. Accounts means before exam you are solving. Law also before exam you have to write. This is the way you improve your answer sheet. If you want to get the All India Rank 1's answer sheet and compare with your answer sheet, if they got 4, you got only 2, see why. Don't question saying they got more marks. See why you got less and see where you can improve. This is about All India Rank 1 for law. Keep studying, guys. Thank you.